Good morning, traders. Benny Cabrera here, co-founder of MDC Trading Academy, with today's pre-market forecast for the beginning of the week, Monday, July 27th. Let's quickly jump to our news items. Absolutely loaded week of reports. We have core durable goods beginning this morning at 8:30. We have CB consumer confidence on Tuesday, pending home sales. We have FOMC statement. We have a press conference from the FOMC. We have unemployment claims, personal spending, Chicago PMI. In other words, this is a week that's loaded with many reports that are going to be released within the hours that we're trading, typically between 9:30 and 11:30. You need to keep your eyes open for these reports, which are giving us evidences of how the economy is recovering or not based on what's been going on recently in the United States. So these reports are very sensitive. So you need to keep your eyes open for that. Don't trade the news, trade the post activity, the effects. We trade the effects, not the news. We don't know which way the news is going to go, nor do we know the reaction the market is going to take. Make sure you understand how to trade these particular items. Let's look to our daily chart as we begin our technical analysis here. And as we can see, after reaching an intraday high here a couple of days ago at 32.8450, we have a retrace from it. Remember, I've been calling for a potentially deeper retracement, more than likely to the 20 SMA, which is the orange one here, before we start moving higher. Now, as long as things continue the way they are, we have an increase in the number of cases, but the mortality really has reduced because it's affecting a different segment of the population. Therefore, there's less deaths. There is no discounting the importance and the seriousness of this disease. There is absolutely none of that going on here. We just need to take that into the perspective that the market understands. The market understands as long as people get sick, but they don't die, they understand that masks, social distancing, and so on and so forth is part of the process. Businesses continue to hire, businesses continue to sell, businesses continue to expand. So that's what this is a reflection of the market. We took a little breather, a little profit taking. Volume has been incredible, 1.3 million. We had over 2 million contracts trading on Friday, which is a really great number. Now, where do we go from here? Again, we're looking at some potential areas of support if the market wants to move lower before it moves higher. So that's what we're looking at right here. But we're expecting the same patterns. Market runs, consolidates, retraces, finds support, launches, same thing. Just this continual pattern here. Eventually we'll probably end up with a little bit of consolidation before the market moves up a little higher. Let's look at another time frame here, which pretty much puts it into perspective. Remember, we've been talking about this particular area here, this big triangle, this big rectangle here, where a lot of the activity has taken place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days within this particular channel. Market breaks through. That's when we set up our double flag here. Market breaks above it. Market comes back. Look how it supports it. There's your support again. Here's your resistance. Here's your support. Here's your support again. Here market comes back and retests as support. Now the market is heading a little higher, potentially to retest this quadrant up here. Look what it did there. There's another support. 2 more supports to the same area. And now the market is making the swing a little higher. And there it is. There's the swing higher. In pre-market, market bounces off, retraces below it, and now it's attempting to move higher again. So the break of the flag is always the expected outcome more than 70% of the time, and that's what we're experiencing right now. So we may end up with a little bit of a higher day today. Next, closer to our trade chart here, as we can see here, and here we find ourselves in a clear intraday pattern. And this is the intraday high of Friday, the intraday low of Friday. Market churning between those two areas. Market attempts to break through, couldn't hold, retraces back once again, finds a clear support. Excuse me, at this level here. Clear support here. Market uses that to launch. Here's your run. Here's your top. Here's your bottom. Market is kind of dancing between these two areas here right now. And we have a slight trend to the upside here, as you can see right here. So there's your compression triangle there. There's your obviously your resistance, clear resistance. There's your triangle holding support. As long as the market remains above This line here, we're expecting the market to continue immediately. If it breaks below it, here's our first test of support, and anything below this, we're expecting the market to continue down here lower. Anything above this, we're expecting the market to continue higher. So those are the plays for today. Be safe, be careful, do not press the market. Take care.